and our understanding of the whole design of the lander and its method to achieve soft landing improved quite a lot after the failure. As you all know that failure is a great teacher, and it taught us many new things which we incorporated in Chandrayaan-3. So we were very confident this time we should be making it.
Hello everyone. What you just heard are the words of Mr. Somnath, the chairman of ISRO, who successfully sent Chandrayaan-3 to the moon. As you heard from his own words, the success of Chandrayaan-3 lies in identifying the downcomings and failures of Chandrayaan-2 and properly fixing them even before, so that the mission could be successful. The Chandrayaan-3 was not just successful. The rocket has been subjected to multiple simulatory sessions where it was subjected to very harsh and combative environment that could be encountered in the unknown terrains of the moon. In the outer space, it is absolutely harsh environment. And these harsh environments have been subjected in the multiple simulatory mock sessions that have been held for the rocket of Chandrayaan-3. The areas where it could fail have been identified, and they have been corrected and they have been fixed so that the present session of Chandrayaan-3 was successful. Similarly, our intention of the mock examinations was to subject you to all these harsh and difficult times that you could encounter in your main examination. There's a saying that you always know in cricket: you have to sweat during the practice so that you don't bleed in the main game. So similarly, in the mock examinations, it could have been easy for us to pick up questions from the Q bank and make a easy sailing and safe ride for you and keep you motivated. But that was not our intention. Our intention was to make questions from the unexplored areas which could be potential for the NEET-SS 2023 and make you know new points and new concepts that could you probably encounter in the upcoming NEET examinations. We have engaged multiple faculties of various specialities so that they could read through the lines of the examiner and also estimate what could be the contemporary new points that are in vogue and pick up these points and make questions for you, and that too from the areas that you don't routinely encounter so that you get a new point. So I was wondering, what should really motivate a student who is going for an examination? It's not the thing that you're getting a good rank in your mock examination should motivate you. Trying to know a new point from each mock examination that could be a potential question for the main exam is something that has to motivate you. So each time you mark something wrong, each time you mark something, you come across something that you haven't heard, each time you come across something that you don't know, you feel good that you came to know about that point before the exam. Mock exams are for a smooth sailing, not for making you feel comfortable, and not for making you know the points that you already know. Our intention is to put up those points which are not covered in the question bank, and so it could be difficult for you in the mock examination, but certainly it will make your life comfortable in the main examination. The questions have been lengthy at times, the questions have been manipulative at times, there have been multiple clinical scenarios, there have been areas which have been untouched yet very important. All these areas have been made just to program your mind to work through these difficult times, to program your mind to work through these turbulent times, to program your mind to work in this defined stipulated 150 minutes of time which you get in the final examination. You struggle now so that your mind is active, your mind is running, so it has a very smooth running in the main examination. So don't get demotivated. You get motivated that you came across one new point that you didn't know previously, and now you know that point. And the mock tests are crafted in such a way that each question covers each new concept, and the references are very authentic, and the references have been compiled in such a way that if you solve a MCQ, you get to know the entire concept of that scenario. So it's a 7 mocks with 150 questions. So you are exposed not just to the questions, you are exposed to see new concepts that are potential and that have been framed by specialists, keeping in mind the previous NEET-SS exam recollect papers and possibility that they could come in the upcoming exam. And the good news that we are doing is that we are sponsoring a revision mock which is based on the 7 mocks. So from the 7 mocks, we will be giving questions that are repeated from the concepts and more or less from the same questions, so that this exercise makes you not to repeat the same mistake, makes your mind to think differently in the next scenario. So I request everyone to give all the mock examinations so you get exposed to those areas which are not covered in the question bank. And also I suggest everyone to attempt the revision mock that we are going to conduct on the 31st of August this year. Remember friends, the success lies in subjecting yourself to tough times in the simulation and in the mock examination, so that you sweat during practice, so that you don't bleed during the game. Thank you.